Hello, Scorpio. This is the Mystic Kitten. My name is Michelle. I'm going to do a reading today from the last little bit of February, moving into the March 2020 energy. This is a general read. It will not resonate with everybody. That's all right. You can always go and check your other your other signs, as well as if you find me on Facebook, Mystic Kitten, we can talk about getting a private reading done there if that's what would be better suited for you. Or if you want to dig deeper into what we look at today, we can do that there. Please like, subscribe, and share the videos so that they can find their way to the people that they're intended to find. And I believe that that is my complete intro. So, Scorpio, let's see what they have going on for you today. Scorpio. February into March 2020. Oh, drop. Feeling a little bored, are we, Scorpio? See if we can get one more card. One more card for Scorpio. And there it is. All right. Your underlying energy for today's read is going to be frustration. So, though very self-explanatory, the feeling that I'm getting about this is that it's not just like a dull frustration. It's a frustration caused from constant blocks. It's a frustration from having to make decisions with zero right answer. You choose answer A, this, and this is going to happen. That's going to be shit. You choose answer B, and this, and this is going to happen, and it's going to be shit. It just is it's a feeling of frustration from constant roadblocks. Please remember we're in retrograde. Retrograde sucks, and it sucks for everyone. We just have to get through it. We just have to get through it. Let that old shit come up. Let those negative things come up. Process them, release them, let it go. Don't go all Scorpio and hold on to that shit. Let it go. In your past energy, we've got the Hooded Man and healing. These two cards go hand in hand. I love it when they come out together. And the reason is because your healing can happen so much faster when you go into the Hooded Man kind of phase. The Hooded Man is all about withdrawing. It's about processing. It's about allowing yourself to feel the things so you can release them. It's about looking to oneself for answers instead of trying to find those answers in others or other people's situations. It's about intuition. It's about finding your own way. And when you do all those things, you're just naturally going to heal. When you release those energies, when you heal those pains from the past, naturally, you're going to heal. In your present energy, you have the sought and boredom, which are kind of contradictory because the sought is very active and he's very like get it done type energy. I want to do things now. I want to get it done now. And then boredom. What the problem could be is because you may still be coming out of this past energy where you're still feeling very reflective, you're feeling very hooded, you're withdrawn. You have this huge part of you who is withdrawn and trying to heal and trying to process. But then you have this new energy that's starting to stir in you, that's telling you, get up, do things. You've thought about it long enough. Let's go make the things happen. Go and do the things and make the grand gestures and make it so. But because you're still in that transition period, that's where the boredom's coming from. You're bored of dealing with this and you want to start acting. You're just not there yet. You're just not there yet. You have to let yourself finish one phase. It's like when you're baking a cake. You can't go from batter and bowl to plate. You have to cook it. So right now you're cooking. And you'll be delicious when you come out, but you have to finish cooking. Otherwise you're going to be all goopy in the middle and it's not good. Can't put icing on that. Your future energy is the salmon and joy. The salmon actually happens to be one of my favorite cards in the deck. And the reason I love the salmon is because what she stands for. So the salmon stands for loyalty and a sense of belonging, a sense of instinct. The other thing about the salmon is the resilience that she embodies is insane. So let's talk salmon. What does the salmon do? Salmon swims upstream. Swims like a motherfucker upstream so that it can go and breed, carry on its lineage, and die. That's its sole purpose. It knows this. It knows when it starts swimming up that stream, it knows that that's what it's going to do. And it still does it. Because it's its purpose. Enjoy. You need to find your purpose. You have put so much energy into what is right and what you think is honorable. And that's great. It's super important to be those things. But it's also super important to be true to yourself. And it's also super important to understand we only have so much to give before we have to recharge. You need to find your own joy. Joy isn't going to come from somebody else. It's not going to come from buying a new car, or joy isn't going to come from going to the mall and buying those pair of jeans in that size 4. You're going to feel good about those things. Don't get me wrong. You will feel good about them. But you're not going to be joyful, because joyful is lasting. Joyful doesn't stop when you get out of a car. Because joyful comes from within. It's not something that can be purchased. You need to find your joy. It's time. You've done the reflecting. You're doing the healing. You're baking. You're feeling bored about it because, let's face it, baking, watching something bake is boring. But when you're done baking, the joy, that's that fluffy buttercream. So go find your buttercream. Okay. I'm going to pull oracle cards. I'm saying cards. The intention is just one. It hasn't been throwing just one lately. It's been throwing 2 or more. So let's see what they do for you, Scorpio. All right. What does oracle have to say to Scorpio? Told you. Told you. 3. 3's been the number. Okay, you've got the map maker of destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Find your joy. You have free will. You can make changes. You can make decisions. And those decisions might not make everybody happy. It might straight up piss a bunch of people off. It might. It probably will. but we're going to piss people off, especially when we're happy. Especially when we're happy. Now you've got the Lady of the Gift, generosity, receiving, withholding. And that makes complete sense. You've been withholding yourself for however long. You went into hooded man. You retreated because you needed to, because it was time to let go of these things. The Lady of Lightning. Surprises, something struck, a total pendulum shift. It's time to shift. It's time to change. When something has never worked, when you repeat something over and over and over again, expecting to yield a different result, and you do it the same way, that's the definition of insanity. You can't change it. You've proven that to yourself. You've done the same things. You've repeated these patterns over and over and over again. The result is not going to change. It can't. You have to change something in the process in order to be able to yield a new result at the end. And a native spirit card. Oh, Scorpio. We're going to go with this one because it's the one that like shot out and didn't just kind of fall out. Tracker. This card to me speaks of finding your own way. Finding your path. Tracking your happiness. As soon as we realize that we are in control of our own happiness and nobody else brings it to us, the most glorifying piece of that is that also means nobody else can take it away. You enjoy the rest of your February, Scorpio, and have the most amazing March. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the post. Blessed be, Scorpio.